Join me as I take on the hilarious challenge of figuring out what these babies really want and why they're demanding justice. As we dive into this topic, it becomes clear that advocating for the rights of infants and young children is not just important, but absolutely necessary. Babies can't speak for themselves, which is why we need to be their voices. They rely on us to ensure their needs are met and their rights are protected. Babies face some really tough challenges in society. Many suffer from neglect, which can have lifelong effects on their development and well-being. Others don't get the health care they need, leaving them vulnerable to preventable illnesses. Then there are those waiting for adoption, hoping to find a forever home where they can thrive. These issues hit close to home and show just how much work needs to be done. The statistics are heartbreaking. In many parts of the world, babies are born into poverty, with limited access to basic necessities like clean water, nutritious food, and medical care. This sets them up for a tough start in life. What's more, child abuse and neglect are far too common, robbing babies of the safe and nurturing environment they deserve. The systems meant to protect them often fall short, leaving them even more vulnerable. Let's look at some specific cases. There was a recent report on a local orphanage where babies were found living in deplorable conditions. It sparked outrage and calls for change, highlighting the need for stricter regulations and better oversight. Stories like these remind us that there's still a lot of work to be done to ensure babies are treated with the dignity and respect they deserve. There's a powerful story that stands out to me. A few years ago, a social worker discovered a group of babies being trafficked for adoption. The babies were taken from their parents under false pretenses and sold to the highest bidder. It was a horrific case that shook the community and led to significant changes in how adoptions are handled. The impact of advocacy efforts cannot be overstated. When people come together to demand change, it can lead to real progress. For example, after a campaign to improve conditions in the orphanage I mentioned earlier, the government stepped in and provided funding for renovations and better staff training. We now go live to our exclusive interview with baby Emma. Emma, what do you want to say about your rights? Next up, we have baby Noah. Noah, what's your message to the world? Finally, let's hear from baby Ava. Ava, any final thoughts? It's a testament to the power of collective action. Recapping the main points, it's clear that babies face significant challenges, from neglect and lack of health care to the struggle for adoption. These issues are complex, but by raising awareness and taking action, we can make a difference. Every baby deserves a chance to thrive, and it's up to us to ensure that happens. If you've made it this far, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What do you think can be done to improve the lives of babies in need? Also, be sure to check out our video on child welfare, how you can make a difference, for more insights and ways to get involved.